Good morning, students. This is Tuba ma'am, and today I will teach you maths. Our second chapter is whole numbers. In this chapter, I will explain about what is whole number and natural numbers, successor and predecessor, properties of whole number, and operation on whole number. So let's get started. So the first question is what is natural number? In previous chapter, we studied about counting numbers. Counting numbers are like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and so on. So we use counting number to count the object, and counting numbers are also known as natural number. Let me remind you one thing: 0 is not a counting number. Why so? Because we not use 0 to count any number. Like we can't say 0 rows, but we can say no rows. That means natural number are started from 1 and moving so on. If we see, this is a number line, and on the left side the smallest natural number is present, and on the right side the numbers are increasing. It goes up to infinite time. So 1 is the smallest whole number. 1 is the smallest natural number. From the above, the smallest natural number is what? 1. Next question is not a natural number. So what is not a natural number? 0. 0 is not a natural number. There is no largest natural number. Next is what is whole number? This is a number line, and here the numbers are mentioned from 0 to 8. So 0 is not a counting number, but 1 to 8 is a counting number. So 0 plus all counting numbers together, or we can say collections of 0 plus counting numbers, are known as whole number. In this, we see that 0 is present on the left side and the numbers are increasing towards the right side. So number that is situated on the left side is considered as the smallest whole number, and the rest is increasing. There is no largest whole number, as there is no largest natural number. So the value of whole number increases as we go from left to right side and on a number line, and the value of whole number is decreases as we go from right to left side. That is clearly visible on this number line. So what is the smallest whole number? 0 is the smallest whole number. There is no largest whole number, and between two consecutive whole numbers there no whole number. One more thing, how we remember the difference between whole number and natural number. If we see in whole number, in a spelling whole means 0, or we can say whole. That means the numbers that consider 0 and other counting numbers are considered as whole numbers, and the numbers in which numbers are not starting from 0 are known as natural number. From this, we easily remind that every natural number is a whole number, but the whole number 0 is not a natural number. Here we can see that natural number 1, 2, 3, 4 all are whole number. This is a big hole that show all natural numbers are considered as whole number, but the number 0, it is not considered as natural number. Next is number line. If you remember the definition of number line, a straight line representing numbers is called a number line. To construct the number line, draw a straight line first and choose any point on the line and label it 0. So here we choose any point on the left side and label it as 0, and this is called origin, because from this point number line is constructed. Then choose some convenient length, and moving to the right marks of consecutive interval along the line starting at 0 level. Each interval and point next number. The distance between any two consecutive points on a number line is called as unit distance. So the distance between two, okay, the distance between two numbers, consecutive numbers, are called as unit distance. The difference between every two numbers is called as unit distance. So this is number line, and by the help of number line we can easily do addition, subtraction and multiplication. Out of the two whole numbers, the greater numbers comes on the right of the other number on the number line. So next is addition on number line. So this is number line is given here, and the question is 1 plus 2. In case of addition, we always move from left to right side. So from the left side, 1 is here and we have to add plus 2. That means we have to move 2 times, like in this way, 1 and 2 times. So what's come? 3. That means 1 plus 2 is 3. Next is 5 plus 2. So from left side, 5 is here and 5 plus 2. That means we have to move 2 times. So 1 time here and then another time here. So 5 plus 2 is 7. Next is subtraction on number line. Again the number line is here. Now in case of subtraction, we always move from right to left side. So the question is given 6 minus 3. So 6 is here and we have to move 3 times on the back side. That means toward the left side. So let's do 1, 2 and 3. So 6 minus 3 is 3. Another example, 9 minus 5. So 9 is here and 5. That means we have to move 5 times backward or on the left side. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So what's come? 4. That means 9 minus 5 is 4. Okay. Next is multiplication on numbers line. So 4 is given here and we have to multiply by 2. That means we have to move intervals of 2 numbers in this way, 1 and 2. So 4 2s are 8. Okay. Our next topic is successor and predecessor. So in the smaller classes we studied that successor means what comes after and predecessor means what's come before, or predecessor we can remember by previous, PP, predecessor or previous, and successor, success or moving to forward. Okay. So how we find out successor? If a number is given, only we have to add it by 1, so that is called successor, and if a number is given, we subtract it by 1, that is called as predecessor. The successor of whole numbers lies just to the right of the number and predecessor of a number lies just before or left the given number. So if you see, this is a number line. Okay, this is considered as the left side and right side, and suppose we have to find out the successor and predecessor of 4. The successor is on the right side, because if we add 4 plus 1, what's come? 5. So 5 is the successor of 4, and in case of predecessor we have to minus 4 minus 1, that means 3. So 3 is the predecessor of 4. The whole number 0 does not have any predecessor in whole number. Okay, so you see that 0 is the last number on the left side. That means if we want to find out the predecessor of 0, then we can't write it. Why? Because before 0 there is no number. But if we want to find out the successor and predecessor of 1, we can easily do. successor of 1 is 2 and predecessor is 0. In the same way, you can find out a successor and predecessor of every number. Like 3, successor of 3 is 4 and predecessor is 2. Successor of 5 is 6 and predecessor is 4. Okay. After knowing all the differences, now we can differentiate between what is natural number and whole number. What are the difference between natural and whole numbers? So every natural number has a successor, while whole number is also has a successor. If we see whole number started from 0 and natural number started from 1. Okay. So natural number 1, we can write successor of 1 is 2 and predecessor is 0. But successor of 0 is 1, but there is no predecessor of 0 because 0 is the last number on the left side. Next point, there is no natural number whose successor is 1 and there is no whole number whose successor is 0. There is why so? Because 1 is the smallest natural number and successor of 1 is 2 only. We can't say in the same way 0 is the smallest whole number and successor of 0 is 1. 1 is the smallest natural number and 0 is the smallest whole number. Because natural number started from 1, that means 1 is the smallest natural number and whole number started from 0, that means 0 is the smallest whole number. There is no largest natural number. Similarly, there is no largest whole number. 0 is not a natural number, but 0 is a whole number. On the previous explanation, let's solve the exercise. The successor of the smallest whole number is what? Successor of is 1. Why so? Because on the on the number line, whole number is started from 0. So 0 is the smallest whole number and successor of 0 is what? 1. Okay. The next question is the predecessor of the smallest natural number is, again let me draw a natural number line. So here ask about natural number. So natural number started from 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. So the predecessor of the smallest natural number is, if 1 is here, so its predecessor can be 0. So answer is 0. Every whole number is not a natural number. Every whole number on the number line is dash than every whole number on its left. So suppose this is a number line. As we know, when we move on the right side number line, on the number line, the number will be the greater one and on the left side will be the smaller one. So on that basis, when you move on the right side, it will be greater. The difference of two consecutive whole number is always 1. Next is true and false. The natural number 1 has no predecessor in natural number. Yes, that is true. Why so? In natural number, 1 is the smallest natural number and there is no predecessor of 1 in natural number. Okay. The whole number 23 lies between 21 and 22. That is false. Because suppose this is 21 and this is 22. So 23 not lies in between them but away after 22. The predecessor of 11 lakh is 10,99,999. That is true. We solve it by doing -1 from 11 lakh. Okay. 0 is the smallest natural number. That is false because 0 is the smallest whole number. 1 is the smallest natural number. The successor of two-digit numbers is always a three-digit numbers. That is false. Why so? Because if successor of 22 can be, if we add 1, that will be 23, and it's again two-digit number, not three-digit number. So this is false.